This is some cool fan art. Oh fuck, who made this? Amber Kitty 007. Very cool stuff. We've been getting lots of awesome fan art lately. Blows my mind that people draw fan art for the stream, honestly. That shit is whack. Can I just show off? This is something that I'm never gonna get the chance to show off otherwise. People have been submitting Lark fan art too. And somebody did Lark in the style of Gungeon. I guess this is like the Gungeon main character. That's from Jimbo. That's really cool. I saw that. I was like, oh shit. I don't play Gungeon, but I think this is a Gungeon reference. I always appreciate that. And appreciate the subs. People have been gifting subs a lot lately. That is, as always, you don't have to do that. I'm doing just fine off YouTube. I'm no fucking, I am not a king with coffers of riches or anything, but I'm doing just fine off YouTube, so you don't have to do the big subs, but or even the little subs, or if you want to give, that's fine, and that's cool, and the emotes, I guess, are fun, so enjoy yourselves, but don't feel obligated to. Sometimes people will say like, oh, I just got paid, here, have some of my money, and I'm like, go, spend it on something nice, what are you doing? But it's also, I very much appreciate it at the same time. Dark Souls. Archdragon Peak. When will there be another episode of Dark Souls 3? Thanks for asking. Probably when I beat this, because I can't do anything else but play Dark Souls 3. I've been playing off stream so much, too. I've been doing that co-op shenanigans, laying down my summon sign. I leveled up a lot since last stream, and it's mostly just like vigor, endurance, etc. I picked out a better outfit. I've got my 2 different shields equipped at the same time, which has been really nice. And I have enough equip load to like fuck around with this, and I've got my, I'm not ditching the robe. I think this is now Monkey King arc. So I'm going to do some of this area, and maybe skip around to the DLCs. I might just be a freelance fucker and just go around, hop around between the areas like crazy, or I might just dedicate myself to this one. I don't even know. I looked up, there's like an easier way to do the dragon cheese. I have not tested it at all, as you can see by the fog wall not being there, but I think I'll maybe go for it once or twice and then move on with my life. So I'm supposed to go down here, about this far. I need to remember how to do a jumping attack. Okay. Is this... Fuck. Oh, I feel like that was so close. You know who I'm not looking forward to? Dark Eater Midier. Never even really touched that boss. And, I mean, I'm gonna have to get used to Gale's patterns too, because we summoned for him pretty fast too, and I had never fought him before. So those of you who don't know, by the way, this dragon, you need to hit it in the head with a plunging attack. Oh, fuck. Go over this way. Fucker. Cunt. Bitch. Sorry, that was rude. Now I'm going to pay. If I don't die here, I'm just gonna bone. Oh, fuck, that's it. But you know, if many people struggle on it, and 1 or 2 people, and a minority of people don't find it that difficult, then it's probably fine. Nothing to address there. Because I've also heard all the bitching about Midier. And all the, what is his fucking name? Nightmare King Grimm people? They're like, yeah, that's my favorite and easiest boss. The really tough bosses tend to be a divisive issue. Also, really gimmicky bosses. Where, like, you have to do, like, people fucking hate Yorm, because you have to do, like, some weird shit to fight him. So if people, you know, for one, like, don't go into it knowing that you can or have to do certain things, yeah, they're gonna get, pretty outraged. I'm trying to, this almost certainly been an experience that I've had. Oh, I mean, we didn't really get, like, super outraged, but people got pissed at us for how long we took to, figure out what to do for the amygdala fight in Blood. Oh, wait! I'm alive?! Ah! Whoa! He picked me up with... So pick me up with golden hair. Please! Please! That was so close! I hit its head! I hit the head! It just didn't go in. You know who else I wanted to talk about alongside all these fingers? The musician earlier? Rice Snot. super underappreciated channel that I like got my sense of humor from. And you may look at, some people may look at those videos and be like, wow, Grayfruit, I didn't know you literally weren't funny and had a terrible sense of humor, but I hope that some people can vibe with that shit. It's where an obsession with skeletons originated, for instance. Do another fire breath. I despise you. Ah! So this, yeah, what is the goal here? I think I started to explain earlier and then trailed off and tangented. But this boss, you have to plunging attack him in the head. Normally you run around the level in this like hokey way. It's kind of a meme gimmick boss. And then you plunge down from above right into the head and it insta-kills it, all of its health bar. But I'm trying to cheese it by doing the plunging attack way earlier than you're supposed to, and it's not working out so well because I'm merely hitting the head, which is still a weak point, still do damage to the head. And you can kill this boss by just whacking it, but it takes forever. I swear this is not gonna be the same thing. It already is. Who am I kidding? This is already the exact same thing that happened in Dark Souls. I'm gonna do this a bunch of times, fail, then give up and just do it the normal way. Ooh! Yeah, there we go. Almost missed it. There was some really interesting shit in the Illusory Wall video about how a lot of this game's skyboxes are looped, including this one. So on the other side, there is actually a copy in the skybox of Anor Londo and the High Wall of Lothric, except that they put some fucking mountains in the way to cover it up. It's incredible. Look at that. There's literally just mountains in the way, perfectly blocking it. They're like the size, the rough size of the things. So that's why those mountains are there. Okay. I do not have any stamina. I only realized that, in fact, as I was saying that sentence, I was still mashing R1. So I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I think this guy's... Oh, look, his snake face came out! Holy shit! I don't know if I've ever noticed that. Their snake face comes out. That's insane. It's really easy to see. Like, I can see their teeth sometimes when they, like, cast a fireball, but... his whole snake face came out. These guys are just the fucking... Is this Sense Fortress? Why in Sense Fortress this whole time? Look at that. I don't even know if I want to give this an attempt yet. I'm kind of not feeling boss attempts today. I kind of just want to explore and make a fuck ton of progress. I might just get to the final bosses of all these areas and then have like a boss rush. Goodbye. You die. Oh shit, he was disguised in the folds of his clothes. Was another man. Literally disguised in the folds. I hate this. Wow, this is hell. I'm in hell. I'm in hell. I don't know if I ever actually fought these guys, because I always remember just running past. Jesus. Oh! I think I found the weakness. Shielding one move causes them to instantly literally give you their soul on a little piece of paper. And go, yeah, this is my entire being. You can literally shit on it. Might as well do this. This is so fucking awesome. This was like a jaw drop moment for me. Look at that. Massive. And have you ever seen like the size scale? It's like all the dragons in Dark Souls. This one dwarfs every single one, including Mid-Ear. This is very zen. Is this Journey to the West? Is that what this is? Is this DLC? No. But it is an area... I'm gonna go on my stupid fucking theory, and y'all can roll your eyes again, but I think this area was maybe once intended to be DLC, but it was kind of too short, or maybe too small, or they didn't get enough done on it or something. Not like substantial enough in some way. Because this area is very separate from the rest of the game is all. And Dark Souls 2 had 3 DLCs, and this game has 2 DLCs. That's always bothered me. Maybe this is why I'm trying to like fit the world into this theory. I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm just gonna murder this guy in cold blood right now. Even the fucking wiki couldn't tell me. Hey, dude. Suck my dick and balls. Oh my god. I sucked his dick and balls. Nope, just kidding. I have the baby sword. We'll be seeing you. Yep, uh-huh. We'll be seeing you later, man. Let me waft your like stench out of the air. You didn't even give me anything. What a cheapskate. I think the only, like, eventually you get, like, some other dragon stones, but I don't even care. These are the arrows that explode after they hit the ground. Pretty cool mechanic. It's kind of like those mace dudes in the Cathedral of the Deep, but... Oh! I find the strat here is to run past and possibly just never do this area at all, because this area sucks. No, it's very difficult, though. I wouldn't say it sucks. A lot of people hate this DLC, or not hate, but were disappointed by it. Particularly Joseph Anderson, who infamously said, because of the number of areas in it and the number of bosses, I am giving it a lesser grade because he paid the same amount for less areas. It's like, wow, that's a really good judge of the quality of a game. That is just some fucking expert analysis right there. Meanwhile, Dark Souls 2 DLCs, the structure of those is the weirdest fucking thing ever. Each Dark Souls 2 DLC, there are 3 of them, each one of them is 2/3 fucking awesome and like sweet, cool, like end game, really challenging, like awesome stuff, some really creative shit. And then each one of them has a section of it that is the worst fucking thing ever conceived for a Dark Souls game. The snowfield. That's all I need to say for people who have played that Dark Souls 2 DLC. Reindeer. We gotta listen to this guy's voice.
No bell tolls. And yet,
yes,
you've slipped into the painting.
Say more words.
If you've lost your way, the words of Lady Frida will guide you.
Oh, yeah. Tell me more words.
Go on inside, show respect, and listen carefully.
What a sexy voice. You know, somebody commented the word simp right as that word was entering my brain. Especially because I was thinking, he's out here in the fucking cold, in armor that is probably, like, freezing. The door is literally, like, shut. She won't even, like... And he's out here simping for her. Bye-bye, bridge. Somebody said that these were probably, like, physics pre-baked. Like, they did a physics simulation, and then they put just, like, slapped that animation into the game as a pre-baked animation. Also, it makes no sense that you should be able to slide down this ladder, but whatever. But that would stand to reason as to, like, how they're so fucking good looking. Because that animation is just fucking, I've always marveled at that bridge collapsing animation. This is another thing that's just like, hey, remember this in Dark Souls 1? You went into a painting and it was snowy. Didn't you like that? Let's do it again. And whenever I say that, people are like, oh, you know, it fits into the lore of the world, though. But let me say something, a dirty secret. They fit the lore around that. Like, Dark Souls 2 had the whole like a dream thing, which meant they could sort of ease up on that shit a little bit, you know, on all the making perfect sense. You know what I'm very cynical about in regards to, like, Deadpool? Deadpool, they were like, oh, the superhero landing. They're gonna do the superhero landing. And I'm like, oh, you know, thank God somebody finally called out this weird cliche. Landing on the ground and then looking up so that you can look epic for the trailer. You ever watch the trailer for Black Widow? Deadpool did not cure the superhero landing. All these things that are like, oh, it's like a parody of cliches. It's like, well, we're still doing the cliches. That's why I was so cynical about that fucking Outer Wilds 2 or Outer Worlds, I fucking forget. I think it was Outer Worlds 2 trailer, where they were like mocking standard trailers, and I'm like, yeah, this would be a lot more funny if I didn't have the knowledge in the back of my brain that every single person who worked on that trailer will go on to direct or work on... Oh, that was the wrong button. They will go on to make 10 more trailers that trailer was parodying in their lives. A smack in the mouth. A firm smack in the mouth. Defeated. Give me your fucking bones, you bitch. Go down this little, very missable ladder, by the way. I wonder how many people played this DLC and didn't even realize that was there. When we did it on Dark Souls, I knew it was there, and I knew that there was more to this level, and I was still unable to see it until I looked it up. Let's all calm down. Let's not get grouchy. I'm not gonna be a grumpus. I said some pissy things today and yesterday. I'm already embarrassed. You gotta understand what this game does to a man. We're just gonna relax. We're gonna stop singing Yakuza music. No, that's a lie. Dun, 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 dun. It's not good slide music. Who am I kidding? It's perfect slide music. Mario slide. We already did that on Dark Souls, so I gotta do different jokes now. This part is so Bloodborne. This is literally just like a street in Bloodborne DLC. But like we could see the Millwood. There's the church up there. We can't quite see it over there. Oh, 2-ton 21 is here. But we could see the tower, the Millwood Tower from at the church. I'm not even gonna talk to that guy. Who are you? Why is this guy? He doesn't look like a phantom. Does he have the other ring on? I don't know what this fucking internet is. This is classic Dark Souls PvP shit. Why do people like Dark Souls PvP? I don't understand. Well, there it is, folks. I did a PvP match. I hope you're happy. I hope you can hear my 56.6K modem. I really do want to know. I think, here's my theory. Back when, like, 1 million fucking people were playing this game, you actually got good matchups. Where, like, where your opponent is not, like, in some alternate dimension shifting in and out of, like, realities. This is my theory, because I've literally had nothing but bad experiences with invasions like that. Where it's like, okay, yeah, it sure would be good if, like, the animations synced up with what was actually happening. For instance, and I'm gonna say it, I got fiber now. That wasn't even on my, I don't actually have a 56.6K modem. My up speed is fucking insane now. Uploading VODs used to take like 2 hours, it now literally takes like 5 minutes. And we still got a match like that. Oh. Yeah? You wanna run that hitbox by me again? You wanna do another check over the collision? In this game? These guys fall over, very comical. They're like, oh dear me. People talking about Dark Souls 2 in chat. Someone was like, oh, I don't really get why people don't like it. One of the main things is it had like a troubled development. People were like keenly aware of this. Like halfway through development, they basically like reworked the entire game, from my understanding. And a lot of cool stuff was cut, and it got a severe graphical downgrade, and it's basically people are very sad about that game and what it could have been. Surely we could climb this fence. Surely I could have just climbed over this in retrospect. I think, and do I need to, hold on, I need to bring up the meme. Jerry, you got it all wrong. Time's convoluted in Drangleic. Iron Keep doesn't have to make sense. It's like a dream. That's the meme I was talking about the other day, that I vibed with so much. I think that moment is, people always talk about like, oh, that's like such a ridiculous breaking of like the space. I think it's so ridiculous, it's supposed to like seem weird and dreamlike and bizarre. Oh, here's the piles of books. I think only 1 or 2 of these actually breaks. Yeah. Only 1. How unsatisfying. Oh my god, I wonder if you can get killed by that. Oh, I should have tried it. I bet you can get janked through the world with that, you know? I bet that can like pop you through the world and or kill you. So this is the bell the guy was talking about. How, I guess normally, similar to the Bell of Awakening on the outside, which works differently in this game than it does in the first game. Whenever the bell rings, people come into the painting, into the painted world, but then they yeeted the bell out into the snow so that nobody could do that. And yet, we've slipped into the painting. Say the line. Oh, shit. What the fuck? I don't remember this either. I never did this. I never did this path. I think we are finally at the house that it took like half of a second to get to when we had no idea what we were doing. In Dark Souls, where we were just like fucking around, just bumbling. The part that it took half of a nanosecond to zone in on. This is a reference to Dark Souls 1 as well. Again, I can definitely see how people think this game is kind of derivative. But it's also a sequel, so it has to dance that line. I think it also, it has that reputation because Dark Souls 2 sort of didn't refer back to the first one very much at all, and then Dark Souls 3 goes back to referring to the previous ones. Which is why I think it was jarring for some people. Okay, you know what? That was the best guy yet. He knew his lot in life. 'Twas to die. So we now have access to both Freed and the Nameless King. Do I want to do the Dreg Heap too? feel like I kind of want to save the Dreg Heap for last. God, look at all these fucking bonfires we got. Maybe let's just activate the Nameless King fight and give it like one go. It's always fucking bells. I believe this area has the same thing where when somebody rings the bell, that means they either defeated the Nameless King or initiated this fight. It's like some real person in the real world. Oh, and I like the workaround they had here. It's a pretty difficult boss, so probably one of the most difficult in the main game. And so they had it so that you step on this cloud stuff, so if you lose your souls, your bloodstain appears on the last solid ground you were on, which the clouds don't count as that. So they just appear on the stone. Now this is a very cool fight, but it's also part of the reason I gave up on doing it in my first playthrough was just, it's so tedious having to go through this phase every time. Let's take a look at the second phase. Can you parry this guy? Can you parry this guy? Tell me if you can parry this guy. Fast, come on. I think so, I think you can. You can get ripostes on stagger. I guess no, you can. No riposte. What the fuck? I just got every answer at once. Alright, time for another attempt. This is just basically a boss with a really long walk-up, you know? This is a boss with like a 10-mile long walk-up. Done! It is done! Good day, sir! It is done! Woo! Boom. Nice. Now this feels earned. Instead of us using fucking Electra to get through in Dark Souls. Oh, I'm so glad I never have to do that fucking first phase again. Next time we can die a lot to Sister Fried. Maybe I'll complain a lot, you know? Maybe take out my anger on innocent people in chat, you know? Nice, like, wholesome, great stuff. The things you've come to expect from my streams. Oh, shit. Wear his fucking hat. Assert dominance. Finally. A crown worthy of a true king. It's so regal. Oh my god, it's perfect. That is a load off my mind. For so long, the inability to defeat the Nameless King has loomed over me. I was less of a man before I beat the Nameless King. Now I'm a made man, right then and there. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Fun stream, that was satisfying. See you.